The 15 most dangerous fruits you need to know about. Imagine you're deep in a tropical jungle, surrounded by vibrant greenery and the hum of life. Your eyes catch a glimpse of a bright, glossy fruit hanging from a low branch, its vivid colors practically whispering for you to take a bite. Driven by curiosity, you pluck it, take a small taste, and within moments, your chest tightens, your throat burns, and your body begins to convulse. What seemed like a harmless gift from nature has become a life-threatening mistake. Today, we're unveiling the 15 most dangerous fruits in the world, some so deceptive they could fool even the most seasoned forager or adventurous eater. These are not myths. They're real, deadly threats hiding in plain sight across jungles, beaches, and even your local markets. Before we dive in, drop a comment below, sharing where you're watching from and your age. Let's see how many of us are committed to staying safe, strong, and informed as we navigate nature's wonders. And don't go anywhere after the list. We'll share a simple but powerful tip to keep you safe in the wild. Let's dive into this eye-opening journey. 15. Manchineel, the tree of death. We start with the manchineel, a plant so lethal it's earned the title of the world's most dangerous tree from Guinness World Records. Found along the pristine shores of Florida, the Caribbean, and Central America, its small, green, apple-like fruits look deceptively inviting, blending seamlessly with the tropical landscape. But every part of this tree, leaves, bark, sap, and fruit is a natural weapon loaded with danger. A milky white sap contains formol, a toxin that causes excruciating burns on contact with skin, leaving red, blistering welts that can last for days. Burning its wood releases toxic smoke that can blind you, and standing under it during a rainstorm is a grave mistake. Rainwater dripping off its leaves carries the toxin, causing acid-like blisters that feel like chemical burns. In a documented case from Puerto Rico, a tourist sought shelter under a manchineel during a sudden downpour, only to suffer severe burns across their arms, neck, and face, requiring weeks of medical treatment. Another chilling incident involved a curious beachgoer who bit into the fruit, mistaking it for a harmless apple, and faced throat swelling so severe they nearly suffocated before reaching a hospital. In many regions, these trees are marked with red paint or warning signs, but not always. If you spot a manchineel, take this seriously. Don't touch it, don't stand near it, don't breathe its fumes, and never eat its fruit. This tree is a predator disguised as paradise, a deadly marvel of nature, hiding in plain sight. 14. Starfruit. A hidden danger for some. Next is starfruit, or carambola, a golden star-shaped fruit that's a staple in tropical markets and smoothie bars. Its juicy, tangy sweet flesh makes it a favorite for many, but for those with kidney disease, it's a silent killer. Hidden within its vibrant exterior is caramboxin, a neurotoxin that healthy kidneys can filter out without issue. For those on dialysis or with chronic kidney conditions, however, the toxin builds up, launching a devastating attack on the brain. A small serving, sometimes just a single fruit or a glass of starfruit juice, can trigger symptoms that start as persistent hiccups and escalate into seizures, confusion, loss of consciousness, and, in tragic cases, coma or death. Medical records from Southeast Asia document patients who consumed starfruit unaware of their kidney issues, landing in intensive care with neurological damage. One case involved a woman in Malaysia who drank starfruit juice daily for its supposed health benefits, only to collapse into a seizure hours later. If you or someone you know has kidney problems, avoid starfruit in all forms: fresh, juiced, dried, or processed. For everyone else, enjoy it sparingly, but always confirm your kidney health first. Nature's beauty can mask unexpected threats, and starfruit is a stark reminder to know your body before indulging. 13. Pandanus fruit. A mechanical threat. Pandanus fruit, or Pandanus tectorius, looks like something from a sci-fi world, with vivid orange-red segments that glow like exotic jewels in tropical regions, like the Pacific Islands and Southeast Asia. Its sweet, fragrant taste is alluring, drawing in adventurous eaters. But the danger lies not in poison, but in its physical structure. Each segment is packed with rigid, needle-like fibers that cling together and resist breaking down in the body. If you swallow them carelessly, these fibers can twist into a solid mass, blocking your airway in seconds. Imagine savoring a bite, only to find yourself gasping for air, unable to speak or breathe as the fibers lodge in your throat. Native communities. In places like Vanuatu and Fiji, know to chew pandanus slowly, savoring the flavor and spitting out the fibrous remains. Swallowing them is a recipe for disaster. In a documented case from Papua New Guinea, a tourist unfamiliar with the fruit choked after swallowing a segment whole, requiring emergency intervention to clear their airway. If choking occurs, the Heimlich maneuver and immediate medical help are critical. This fruit teaches us that nature's dangers aren't always chemical sometimes. It's our rush that turns a treat into a threat. Always chew carefully and follow local knowledge when trying exotic fruits. 12. Horse chestnut. A deadly lookalike, the horse chestnut, or Aesculus hippocastanum, is a master of deception, often mistaken for the edible sweet chestnut. Found in parks and woodlands across Europe and North America, its smooth, round, glossy seeds resemble the nuts we roast in winter, but the differences are critical. Sweet chestnuts have spiky husks and pointed nuts, while horse chestnuts have less spiny shells and rounded seeds. The danger lies in esculin, a toxin concentrated in the seeds that can trigger vomiting, diarrhea, confusion, seizures, and, in severe cases, respiratory collapse. In a case from the UK, a group of children foraging in a park mistook horse chestnuts for edible nuts and ended up in the hospital with severe nausea and dizziness. Another incident in Germany involved an adult forager who consumed a single seed, leading to seizures and emergency treatment. The golden rule for foragers? If you're not 100% certain it's safe, don't eat it. If you accidentally ingest a horse chestnut, seek medical help immediately. Waiting could be fatal. Nature demands precision, and this imposter is a deadly reminder to double-check before you bite. 11. Monstera fruit. A fiery trap. Monstera deliciosa fruit smells like a tropical dream, blending notes of banana, pineapple, and vanilla into an irresistible aroma. Native to Central and South America, it's a favorite among exotic fruit enthusiasts. But if eaten before it's fully ripe, it's a nightmare waiting to happen. Unripe monstera is packed with calcium oxalate crystals, tiny needle-like structures that pierce the soft tissues of your mouth, throat, and tongue. The pain is immediate and intense, like chewing on fire. In severe cases can cause throat swelling that makes breathing difficult. A traveler in Costa Rica, lured by the fruit's scent, took a bite of unripe monstera and ended up in the ER with a swollen airway, gasping for breath. The secret to enjoying monstera safely is patience. Wait until the green scales fall off, naturally signaling ripeness. If you bite too soon, sipping milk or eating dairy can ease the burning, but if swelling sets in, seek medical help immediately. This fruit is a lesson in timing. Nature rewards those who wait and punishes those who rush. 10. Jackfruit. A risk for the allergic. Jackfruit, a massive tropical fruit celebrated as a meat substitute in vegetarian diets, is a culinary star in places like India and Southeast Asia. Its sweet, juicy flesh is a delight, but for some, it's a hidden danger. Unripe jackfruit contains latex-like compounds that can trigger anaphylaxis in people with latex allergies, a rapid, life-threatening immune response. Symptoms like tingling lips, throat tightening, or difficulty breathing can escalate within minutes. Additionally, jackfruit may interfere with blood clotting, posing risks for those on blood thinners or with bleeding disorders. In a case from Thailand, a woman with a latex allergy was hospitalized after eating unripe jackfruit, her throat closing within minutes. Another incident involved a man on blood thinners who experienced internal bleeding after consuming large amounts. If you have allergies or take blood-thinning medication, consult a doctor before trying jackfruit. If symptoms appear after eating, stop immediately and seek help. This fruit may be a hero for some, but it's a hazard for others. 9. Nutmeg. A spice that strikes back. Nutmeg, or Myristica fragrans, is a cozy kitchen staple, adding warmth to holiday dishes like pumpkin pie and eggnog. But in large doses, it's a psychoactive threat. Just 5 grams, a single spoonful too much, contains myristicin, a chemical that can cause rapid heartbeat, nausea, paranoia, and hallucinations lasting over 24 hours. In a case from the United States, a teenager experimenting with nutmeg as a recreational substance ended up in the hospital with severe confusion and vivid hallucinations. Another incident in India saw a young adult consume excessive nutmeg in a spice challenge, leading to a racing heart and emergency care. Keep nutmeg to small, culinary amounts and never let children treat it as a recreational substance. If overdose symptoms appear, stay calm and get medical help immediately. A humble spice by day can become a neurological storm by night. 8. Elderberry. A double-edged remedy. Elderberry, or Sambucus nigra, is celebrated for its immune-boosting properties in teas, syrups, and supplements, especially in Europe and North America. But raw elderberries, leaves, bark, or roots contain cyanogenic compounds that release cyanide, blocking oxygen use in the body. Eating raw berries can cause intense stomach cramps, nausea, vomiting, and diarrhea, particularly in children or those with weak digestion. In a case from Canada, a hiker ate raw elderberries from a wild bush, unaware of the risk, and suffered severe vomiting, requiring urgent care. Cooking destroys the toxins, making elderberries safe for consumption. Always cook elderberries thoroughly. And if raw ones are consumed, seek medical help fast. Nature's remedies demand respect and proper preparation. 7. Japanese loquat seeds. A cyanide surprise. Japanese loquats, with their golden orange skin and honey-like flavor, are a delightful snack in Asia and beyond. But their large, shiny brown seeds hide a dangerous secret, containing amygdalin, which converts to cyanide in the body. Just a few crushed seeds can cause nausea, dizziness, headaches, or even breathing difficulties. Children, unaware of the danger, are particularly at risk. In a case from Japan, a child chewed loquat seeds out of curiosity, leading to emergency treatment for cyanide poisoning. Teach caution. Enjoy the fruit, but never bite the seeds. Nature's sweetest treats can conceal toxic surprises. 6. Plum. A common fruit with a hidden core. Plums are a summertime favorite worldwide, loved for their juicy flesh in desserts, jams, and drinks. But their pits conceal a threat. The seed inside contains amygdalin, which can release cyanide in the body. Cracked pits in homemade preserves can contaminate food, causing nausea, dizziness, or severe toxicity. In a case from Italy, a home cook unknowingly included cracked plum pits in a jam, leading to illness among her family. With plums so common, the risk is widespread. Always remove pits carefully and be vigilant when cooking. Familiarity can breed complacency, but nature demands care. 5. Apricot. A dangerous myth. Apricot seeds contain the highest levels of amygdalin among stone fruits, making them a potent cyanide risk. Worse, they're often sold as vitamin B17, falsely marketed as a cancer cure. A tragic case from Australia saw a patient consume large quantities of apricot kernels, hoping for a miracle, only to suffer cyanide poisoning, seizures, and death. Misinformation makes apricots uniquely dangerous. Avoid the seeds entirely and rely on science-based treatments. Nature's risks are sometimes amplified by human error. Point 4. Yew berry. A silent killer. Yew berries, or Taxus baccata, look like red candies, but their seeds contain taxine, a toxin that can stop a child's heart in minutes. With no dramatic symptoms, death can come quietly, making it terrifying. In a case from the UK, a child ate yew berries from a garden, leading to cardiac arrest before help could arrive. Parents should avoid planting yew trees near homes and teach kids never to eat wild berries. If ingestion occurs, call emergency services immediately. Nature's vibrant treats can be deadly. 3. Raw cashew. A chemical burn. Risk. Raw cashews, before processing, contain urushiol, a skin-irritating oil, also found in poison ivy between their shells. Touching it can cause painful blisters and swelling, mimicking a chemical burn. In a case from Brazil, a worker handling raw cashews developed severe welts, requiring medical treatment. Store-bought raw cashews are heat-treated, but unprocessed. Ones are hazardous. Wash exposed skin with soap and cool water for 15 minutes and seek medical help if symptoms persist. Nature's flavors require careful handling. 2. Strychnine fruit. A neurotoxic nightmare. Strychnus nux vomica, or strychnine fruit, looks like a wild orange, but its seeds contain strychnine, a neurotoxin causing violent muscle contractions, spinal rigidity, and conscious suffocation. Even a tiny dose is deadly. In a case from India, a forager mistook the fruit for edible citrus and suffered agonizing convulsions before succumbing. Avoid this fruit entirely. Its innocent appearance is a perfected weapon of evolution. 1. Suicide tree. Nature's perfect poison. Topping our list is Cerbera odolum, the suicide tree, common in India and Southeast Asia. Its green, mango-like fruit hides cherberin, a cardiac toxin that disrupts heartbeats and kills within hours. Its bitterness blends into spicy dishes, and standard autopsies often miss the toxin, making it a silent killer. In Kerala, India, countless deaths have been linked to this fruit, often mistaken for natural causes or used in suicides and murders. Be cautious with unfamiliar foods, especially from unknown sources. Nature's deadliest weapon is its perfect disguise. A practical tip to stay safe. Here's that promised tip. Always carry a field guide or use a plant identification app like PlantSnap when foraging or traveling in unfamiliar areas. If you're unsure about a fruit, don't taste it. Consult an expert or skip it entirely. Additionally, learn basic first aid for choking and poisoning, as seconds can make a difference in an emergency. Knowledge and preparation are your shields against nature's hidden dangers. Closing thoughts. Thank you for joining us on this eye-opening journey through the world's most dangerous fruits. These natural marvels remind us that beauty can hide peril, and knowledge is our best defense. If this resonated with you, give it a like, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs to stay safe. Comment below with your age and where you're watching from. We love connecting with our global community. Stay curious, stay cautious, and we'll see you in the next one.